So this is my second Pokemon Online PO battle. It would have been my first because I really like this battle, but I mean, it didn't because I didn't find it. So I really like this battle because it was a really intense battle because I almost lost this one, but I ended up winning. So this is an Uber battle, and I'll just start in. So I send out my Groudon. He sends out his Arceus. So he goes for the Swords Dance. So I set up the Stealth Cox, and he goes for another Swords Dance, and then I get a bad feeling. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be an extreme speed, awesome kill Arceus thing. And I'm right, so he kills my Groudon in one hit with an extreme speed. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lose this. But he has Life Orb, so I have some chance, I think. So I send up Blaziken, hoping my speed boost can outspeed it. But he has Earthquake, so I don't want to risk setting up another Protect. So I switch out into my Shaman. And he goes with the extreme speed, which one hit kills my Shaman. And I'm like, oh my god, this thing is good. So I send out Lugia, which is my defensive wall. And he vanishes. And I'm like, crud, it's going to be a Shadow Force. So, I mean, I don't really have anything that can take it. So I take the Shadow Force like a boss. And it's gone. But I send out my Blaziken, thinking... but I switch out anyways. I thought I could do this, but... and then I send out Kyogre, get out the rain, but I know next turn he's gonna die. So I send out my Deoxys, and somehow I pull off the Energy Ball. Probably he didn't use Extreme Speed or anything, so somehow I pull it off. Instead of this Wobbuffet, I'm like, okay. So I go for the Thunder. It does 56%, and he gets an Encore. So the reason I set up the rain was for this Thunder. So that kills it off. That's a Wobbuffet. And it brings out a Scizor. I'm like, crud. So I go for another Thunder, and it kills it in one hit, because 507 special attack, that is a boss. So he sends out his little Ferrothorn thing, and I go for the Thunder again, but it gets 20%, but he gets paralyzed. So that's good, he can't move. So my Encore ends, so I can go for the Ice Beam, which does 29%. And he goes for the Thunder Wave, so I get paralyzed too. So that means my speed is greatly reduced, but it's still faster than the Ferrothorn. So I go for Ice Beam, 32%. He goes for the Leech Seed. I'm like, crud. So my health goes down, his goes up, and I go for another Ice Beam, which does 28%, and I'm like, okay. So he goes for the Spikes, and then my Leech Seed. So I go for another Ice Beam, and that kills it off. So that goes Ferrothorn. So I'm like, okay, I actually have a chance going back at this. So he goes for the Spatial Rend. I'm like, crud. But Spatial Rend misses, but I'm paralyzed. So he goes for another Spatial Rend, and I die. So he has two left, I have one. He killed off four with one. So I send out my Blaziken, which is basically my last choice. So I know he has a water type move or something, or it's just Spatial Rend again. But I'm protected. So I know Hulk is probably a little bit faster. So I go for another protect, and it actually protects. So I have two speeds up. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I go for the high jump kick, and that almost kills. But he goes for the spatial rend, and I have 1% left, 1% HP left, and I kill him with the high jump kick. So he has one Pokemon left. I have 1 HP. So that is Deoxys. So I'm like, okay, but I can outspeed this because I have Protect. So I go for the Protect, and he can't kill me with the Psychic. So I figure, all right, this battle's about to be done. So I go for another high jump kick. It's resisted, but I kill it, and that's the game. With 1% HP left on the Blaziken, where Arceus killed off 4 of my Pokemon. With 1 HP left, that is an Uber game.